Welcome to Vlogmas number 11. Today we're going to be talking about pursuing your passion or pursuing something that pays well. Hey guys, it's Joseph.
And Tasha with One Big Happy Life, and we make videos about how to find balance, build wealth, and live your happy. So if you are all about creating a life that you love every single day, then be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and check out our other videos because we make videos just for you.
Today we were figuring out exactly what Alexis was going to do with the rest of her life. By that, I mean we were helping her pick her classes for next semester.
Yeah, if you don't already know, if you're new to the channel, Alexis is our 16-year-old daughter, and we just switched her over to homeschool. This was her first homeschool semester, and so for her homeschool curriculum, we are using the community college. So she's going to school full-time at the community college. She's just finishing up her first semester. She just took her first 2 finals, and so now she really needs to go ahead and pick a major.
And so she's been telling us for the past couple of years that she wants to be a computer engineer. And while we've been a little bit skeptical of that being the thing that she actually wants to pursue, she has said repeatedly, nope, it's going to be computer engineering. But we both know that she doesn't actually want to do that, and she admitted as such today. She wants to be a writer, and she's always been passionate about writing ever since she was
actually
very
already
young.
written a book. I feel like she should just go ahead and publish that book. Like, you know, the Alexis, I don't know, what's it called? Like the old version of albums, like an EP or something. Is that what it's called? Like the raw uncut. That's it, raw and uncut or something, like a movie.
But her big concern about being a writer was that she wouldn't make any money. And that's understandable when you're comparing that to a computer engineer. Right off the bat.
The salary is a lot higher coming out, but we told her, it's really important. First of all, the first thing that we do is we want her to have an abundant mindset where she's not making her life decisions out of fear. Yes, we want her to be realistic too, right? So that she's not one of those people that takes out $100,000, $200,000 worth of loans and is a psychology major making $30,000 a year. That doesn't make sense. But best believe if there's something out there, some job that someone has, there is someone out there making an extremely good living at it. So clearly we know that there are plenty of writers out there who are the best at what they do and are making great money. And there's no reason for her to believe that that couldn't also be her.
But so we wanted to draw a little bit of attention to kind of what creators are out there and just note how valuable the work that creators are doing. So artists and writers, they're all entrepreneurs, and their product is that writing or that artwork.
Well, not all of them, right? I mean, certainly there are writers. So this was something else that we told her, though. Like, there are writers out there. Writers write commercials. Writers write newspaper articles. Writers write movies and video games. So there's variety within what it means to be a writer. But she wants to specifically publish her own books, which makes her basically a creative entrepreneur because she is producing a product for public consumption and, hopefully for the public to pay for. Kind of like she's like Coca-Cola producing Coca-Colas.
Yeah, and so it's really important that we think about the artists that we run into, or local artists, all that kind of stuff. Because when you really think about it, like if you enjoy art, any music, any writing, and you want more of that, somebody has to pay for that because the writers have to eat, the artists have to eat, and the songwriters have to eat. And so it's really important to remember that and support your creators.
Yeah, I think that there is too often when we're looking at individual creators, and that includes YouTubers too. YouTubers, bloggers, people on Instagram are they called Instagrammers? I don't know. All of those
You're
people.
on Instagram.
I know, but I have an Instagram account. I would not consider myself to be our Instagram account to be That's not our primary platform, but all of that takes artistry, takes work. And the problem is we tend not to see it as work. We tend not to recognize it as a product that is produced and deserving of some amount of compensation. And it's always kind of been that way in society, and it's especially that way now that the production of these things is now more democratized. Anyone can produce a television show now thanks to YouTube. And so a lot of people see that and don't recognize it as being equivalent to producing a TV show. But I guarantee you, having seen a TV show actually get made because we were extras on a set, it basically looks just like this, except with more people. And so just talking to Alexis about all of these concepts just made us want to kind of make this video and just raise awareness of this issue. And it's something that we as a society definitely need to question the assumptions that we're making about treating creative entrepreneurs differently from well-established businesses and brands that we're already familiar with and casually spend our money on without even thinking about it.
It's important to remember that the more money that goes to your artists, the more that artists will create. So if you like something already, you'll get more of it if you're purchasing it, and other people will also want to start creating, and so then you get more variety. And that's one of the great things about like the different platforms that have come up digitally. We've been able to get a lot of variety because it doesn't cost a whole lot to start a blog, so you get a lot of blogs. And YouTube channels now. You get a lot of YouTube channels. And that's one of the great things about these platforms. It's found a way to help creators and also give you guys tons and tons of content.
So those are just some of the thoughts that we were having. Like, this has just been kind of like a chatty, sort of off the cuff kind of video. There have been no decisions made in terms of Alexis's major. The saga continues there. So I'm sure you'll hear more about it either here or on her channel, being Alexis, which we will drop a card up here if you want to go support her channel over there, as she's a fledgling YouTube. She does basically most of it. She does almost all of it herself, so it's going to be a completely different look and vibe from One Big Happy Life, because it is very much Alexis figuring out what it means to be Alexis.
And she's coming up on 5,000 subscribers,
yeah,
so it's pretty
and
exciting.
Almost monetized, so that's really fun. So yeah, these are conversations that we're going to continue to have with her. We'll try to guide her as best as we can, because we do think that it's important for her to, not that it's important for her to have, but that it's never a bad thing to have a credential that you can, multiple types of career options at any given time. So yes, we are doing YouTube right now, and also we are lawyers, right? So we can always fall back on that. Always gonna be a lawyer for life,
Just keep paying those bar dues.
Exactly. But we also do YouTube, and that's a potential income stream, and One Big Happy Life could grow big enough to where we will do that full time. But at the end of the day, it's always comforting to know if we wanted to, we can always just stay attorneys and be attorneys, and that's a great thing. So we're trying to help Alexis along a similar path where we want her to be able to pursue her creative writing, but also
and be aggressive and take some risks.
Yeah,
but not,
and believe that she could do it.
But not too many risks. All right, well, if you guys are in the giving spirit, Wikipedia needs money.
Oh, yes.
They're doing their drive right now.
So support them with your dollars, just like you should support all creative, social, entrepreneurship type organizations if you believe in their mission. So.
All right, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Okay, bye.